After that, he then had a sleepover with Biggie.
That's right. You did sleepover.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Did you enjoy sleepover?
I did. Had a lot of good food. I watched some football and talked a bunch of junk and
no night terrors.
About you guys. No night terrors for Biggie. Yes. Biggie might have had some night terrors, but
he said you need a C-Pap machine.
Yeah, I think it's about time to get that.
I've got one.
Okay,
slightly used.
You want to have it?
Yeah,
can I use it?
No, you're full face man. I'm nose only, and you got full face written all over you.
Okay, fair enough.
And
but now, the question becomes now when it comes to C-Paps, BB Shea, some people go the legit route, like Chris Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Some unnamed in this building just get them off of Amazon. You know.
That's true.
Black market.
That's true.
Have you thought about your options?
I'm probably going to go the right way just because I don't want to take a risk and end up suffocating in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
it's probably a wise call.
You want to know there might be some sort of medical thing there.
You never know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I really haven't talked to anybody about it. So,
well, that's the harder way to go because you have to get a doctor to recommend you to a sleep specialist. You have to go and have all the stuff hooked up to you and all that.
Spend the night, don't you?
Oh yeah, but it's the right way to. You know, when I did it. When I did it one time, I was sitting I did the sleep study, and I was sitting in the waiting room with another guy. And he goes, I've already done one of these, but it didn't work. I said, what do you mean?
All you do is sleep.
I said, what do you mean it didn't work? And he said, well, they wake you in the middle of the night to test your vitals and all that stuff. And he goes, it was a male nurse. And I said, and he goes, no man touches me in the night. I said, really? He's like, yes. No man touches me in the night.
Did he pull up his sleeve and show it as a tattoo?
So he didn't do it. And then this time around, the male nurse came out again. He's like, I'm leaving right now. And then he's got up off the couch and gone. We were
not
away
you again.
Yeah.
Do you? I think we may have asked you this, guys, before. Biggie, you've done it, the sleep study. Kelly, you have too. Do you get a good night's sleep, or is it awful?
Terrible for me. It was awful.
So then you have to go home and sleep.
Well, yes, because you're hooked up to all the stuff.
Exactly.
The
first one, but once when I went back, because I had to go back for the second one with the C-Pap, when I finally let the C-Pap happen, it was the best night of sleep I'd had in years.
Oh, the C-Pap is great. You'll love it. I mean, once you get it, you'll never go off of it. Yeah. My wife
you travel with it?
Yes.
Your sexual partners?
Always.
Theoretically are real?
Always.
Generally are accepting?
Well, I've been married the whole time I had mine, but you.
Oh, yeah, I said I've said this, and I told BB Shea this. Anytime I've had a guest over, she has always been much happier to stay when I had the C-Pap. They would leave when I didn't because she would be like, all you do is snore all night.
And you're snoring all night. Yeah. Exactly.
Or do what I do. Just kick them out before you go to sleep.
Exactly. Right. Dave's never had to worry about it.
No.
Good luck to you on that.
Thank you.
All right. Now let's get your picks on the ball games. We're waiting for you.
Okay.
We got 4 good games this weekend. You're a huge sports fan. So let's get into them. Let's start in the NFC. What do we have? We have Packers hosting the 49ers. What are your thoughts?
This is the only one that I'm sure of. I'm taking the Packers.
I agree with that.
I think all around they're just a better team.
You would think that a rested Packer team
yes.
would easily win.
I'll tell you, though, the 49ers have something going. They're playing really well, beating Dallas.
Yeah, they're hot.
Yeah. But I think it ends this week because their quarterback's so good, Aaron Rodgers, of course. And it may be close for a half, but then I think you're right that Green Bay will pull away. Okay, let's go to the tougher games now. Also in the NFC, we have the Rams at the Buccaneers.
This one's tough. I don't trust Matt Stafford. I mean, this is his first playoff win ever. I'm gonna go with the Bucs on this one. Experience Tom Brady. You don't bet against Tom Brady.
I'm gonna take the Rams in this game. I'm gonna take the Rams in this game.
Road
Rams go in there and win. I think because
it could happen.
The Bucs are so beaten up. I feel like there's one upset every divisional, just one, and I think this will be
completely healthy.
They're not healthy.
They're missing pieces.
They aren't. Now you're right. Never bet against Tom Brady, and then every year I do it. But I just feel like the Rams are on a mission to go in there. And their defense is pretty good. Yeah. And then I think a Rams-Packers NFC Championship would be a really good game. I'd probably pick the Packers, but that would be a really good game. All right, well, y'all, what do you think? You think the Rams could do it?
I have not much confidence in this current Bucs team.
Agreed, which I hate to
Unless
say.
there's some receiver that they haven't pulled off the sideline yet that becomes a superstar over the weekend.
It doesn't matter. It could be anybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably a name you've never heard of catching the winning touchdown.
Scotty Miller might have 3 touchdowns come Saturday.
Exactly.
You never know.
So what are your thoughts now? In the AFC, nobody's talking about Tennessee. They're the number 1 seed. They got Cincinnati this weekend. Your thoughts?
Yes. I heard a great stat about Tennessee that when Julio Jones, A.J. Brown, and Derrick Henry play together, they average 7 yards an attempt. They played together twice this season, and they beat the Chiefs and the Bills. So I'm going to take Tennessee against the Bengals, even though I love the Bengals.
Their weapons are healthy.
Yes.
How about that factoid? You hear that factoid he dropped in here?
Biggie?
It's a mic drop moment.
Our CEO just came by and said, that's BB Shea.
There's a tour group.
He's bringing a tour through
That's
here.
BB Shea.
There he is. That's what he looks like.
They're
Yeah.
outside the windows now pressing their
No,
faces.
that's really him.
BB Shea.
Well, I guess I'll just head to my car.
It's running for you already.
On
Can you
his
start through
birthday.
your watch?
Yeah.
Maybe the game of the weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe the game right here. Bills at Chiefs. And don't you think the winner of this game is going to go to the Super Bowl?
Yes.
I do too.
I feel like this is going to be a blowout.
What?
Don't know who.
Okay,
I
okay.
really think it could be anybody.
Uh-huh.
I think it's going to come down to the run game. I'm going to take the Chiefs. I'm going to say whoever wins is going to win by a lot. Somebody's not going to be able to keep up.
So you're taking
So I'm
all
gonna go
four
with the
home.
Chiefs.
So all
Yes.
four home teams. you
Yes.
think? I'm going to take the Chiefs also, but it's a coin flip. I mean, if the Bills show up like they did last week, which they probably won't, that could be a great game. Do y'all think the Chiefs will win? The Chiefs look good.
I'm leaning Chiefs just because I feel like the Bills may have just showed out
Played the
last
perfect
week.
game. That's
Yeah.
hard to
They
sustain.
really did.
Because that was like 30 years of pent-up aggression.
Yeah.
Against
Yeah.
the Patriots.
So
But boy, they looked good. But the Chiefs are, they're back to being the Chiefs.
The chefs are back to the chef.
Yeah, they
They-
seem
they-
to
they are.
figure things out.
They are. So if y'all are going to take a road team, would it be the Rams this weekend?
I would.
I think so.
I would.
Okay, well there you are. I'm going to take them. I'm going to take the Rams, and everybody else I'll go with the home team. All right.
We'll come in Monday. We're all wrong.
I mean, honestly,
That's why we watch.
honestly, the Bucks could be the only home team to win. This is a really up in the air, I think. I mean, the Bills could win, the Bengals could win, and even the 49ers could win. It's possible.
Yeah.
BB Shea comes in here for one reason, because he's got talent oozing out of every orifice of his body.
yeah.
Thank you. The talent is he's a rapper. He's a rap star.
He's a little oozy.
He's Lil Oozing. You are Lil Oozing.
I'm better than Lil.
That's right.
Not Uzi like the gun, but
Oh. So he is now going to do what he always does at this time, a weekly wrap-up, RAP, to discuss everything from this program this week.
were you, BB Shea, were you furiously adding a birthday verse when Kelly mentioned it 5 minutes ago about Biggie's day?
No, I knew it was Biggie's birthday.
Okay.
So I got him a little shout out.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
I'll try to
All
add it
What
in.
about Meatloaf? Were you able to work Meatloaf?
See,
in?
that was a little too quick. It was a little too. It was 25 minutes ago. I
Couldn't do
figured that
it.
out.
He just found
I
out.
had
Meatloaf.
everything wrapped up. And sorry, rest in peace, Meatloaf. There.
Okay, there's the shout-out.
There you go.
Here is today's wrap.
All right. Biggs, it's good to have you back from your week off. The whole time you were gone, something seemed to wee off. Kelly prayed for you so much it was really rubbing his knees raw. Thanks for letting me come over and eat your lasagna with the meat sauce. I thought you'd be positive till your doctor gave you the Z-Pack. I realized the reason I snore is probably because I eat crap. I should probably lose weight, but those old habits might creep back. To be safe, I should probably get a C-Pap for that sleep app. So to have good nights of slumber. Happy birthday, Biggs. Remember, age is just a number. Treat yourself to something nice. Let them know that you're balling like $1,000 watch that can tell the police when you've fallen. These rock trivia games have been weird. The margins are too slim. Kelly's making them too easy to have a better record than Demm. Kelly's been on his game. He's been looking like the man because A-Train said she'd leave him if he lost another $2,000. Kelly, good luck on your new weight loss challenge. This one compared to Biggie's may take a little more talent. Kelly picks up challenges like people buy accessories. He wants to transform more than the current champ of Jeopardy.
Sorry. That's pretty good.
I like it.
Kelly, I know you were confused on the popcorn trick where you cut a hole in the carton and then insert your not sticking M&Ms to mix salty with the sweet. I've never seen Dave so disappointed in anyone he's had to meet. Whether Dave knows the trick well, nobody can see. He did it for the first time when he was 6 during Piranha 3D. Through all this foul weather, I'm glad y'all made it to the show, though I was excited to see Kelly's final message written in the snow. It's good to have the whole crew back, really a silver lining. Glad no one ended up like Nicholson at the end of The Shining. People need this show. Without y'all, the streets would be fighting, even though y'all are like the Golden Girls. Great acting with subpar singing.
That may be his best one right
Well done.
there. That is amazing.
There you go.
Well done.